Welcome everyone. It's Brian Devine here with Topline, and welcome to the Topline live at 5. And hopefully we've got sound coming today. We just did one and no sound. So we've been running into some weird technical stuff, but we should hopefully have it working at this point. And my little green bar says that we have sound. So I'm feeling good about it. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? Today we are going to be talking about something that I'm really thrilled about right now. Is that it's called real-time bidding or display ads. Now, if you've ever been on a website and you have seen those ads that are displayed on those sites, anywhere, maybe on the top or on the side, there's all kinds of places where these can be delivered, and it's a massive amount of exposure. Now, it used to cost, let's say, about $10,000 just to get your foot in the door. Why? Because we'd have to pay somebody to create these ads. Well, nowadays we can create winning ads quickly and effectively, and we don't have to pay thousands of dollars to do it. Then we would have to pay somebody to actually put your ads onto these sites that someone would be monitoring and we'd be paying for and bidding and doing all this stuff, trying to get your ads to show up on these sites like CNN and History Channel, Fox News, NBC, all of these places. And then we would have to pay for the actual ads themselves. When somebody clicks on something or when somebody sees it, we'd have to pay for that as well. So $10,000 to get started, and then thousands of dollars, anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month minimum, in order to just have your ads continue to be displayed. Well, those days are over, and I'm really excited about it because we just were checking some numbers today to see how things are going with some newer campaigns as well as some campaigns that have been running a little bit longer, where I would expect to see some stagnation, right? We'd expect to maybe, okay, it's time to start switching out some of our ads and seeing our numbers drop. And instead, they're staying rock steady. So it's very exciting. So let me jump over here to the screen. I want to show you this particular campaign because this is a brand new campaign that's been running for a pretty short period of time. We're less than 2 months. And we've had 19,000 impressions. Now, what is an impression? It is an opportunity for someone to see your ad, to see your offer, meaning we're going to be displaying it on any number of those sites. And we are very targeted, so we don't have to just display your ads on any site. We can say we want ads to display on medical-based sites, sites that have something to do with what you're offering. And that's, I think, why we were getting the numbers that we are. So you might be looking at this and thinking, wow, 0.21%, that doesn't sound like a lot. 40 clicks doesn't sound too good. But here's the thing. We are interrupting. This is total interruptive marketing. These are not people that are looking for you. And the average for this type of what's called cold traffic, I don't know if that's too small, it is 0.06%. We're getting 3 and 4 times the average for cold traffic. We're getting 0.2%. Absolutely outstanding. Now, you might be thinking, hey, that's a fluke. But here's the thing. Here's another one. This is one that has been running about the same amount of time, and we've had 23,000 impressions, 30 clicks for a 0.12%. Now, again, you might be thinking, that's pretty low. We're still talking about double the average. We're still doing pretty darn well, and we're not spending thousands of dollars per month. We are able to do this all for under $1,000 a month without any problem at all, and everybody wins. So these types of clicks, if you were paying for these clicks directly, meaning through pay-per-click for AdWords or things like that, you're going to be looking at probably $8 to $10 per click, and we're getting them at a fraction of that. So that's pretty exciting. But it gets even better. This is a campaign that's been running even longer, where I would expect these numbers to start dropping, and instead the numbers started to pick back up. So we have 54,000 impressions over the course of a few months. 134 people said, hey, that sounds interesting, and clicked on it for a 0.24% click-through rate. Absolutely outstanding. So I'm excited. Hopefully you can tell that I'm excited, because I want you to see what is possible and that it doesn't cost you a fortune anymore to have a massive amount of exposure for your practice. Why would you want this level of exposure when you're thinking, well, you know, if I'm paying for the click, I might pay more for the click, but I'm getting a really targeted person. The reason that you want to consider something like this is because when you do run those ads, when you run the Facebook, when you run the ads on AdWords, and if you do a mailer, it lifts all of the results for all of those, because people have now seen you every place they go. Now, here's the really cool part. Once they have landed on your page, we then do that pixel. Now, if you remember, I think at the end of last week, we talked about pixel lists. and starting to get pixels, getting people targeted now, so that you put this code on your website, even if you're not planning to run any ads anytime soon. Start now, because once we turn this kind of thing on and we do what's called retargeting, where someone has shown an interest, but they haven't necessarily taken an action, we start following them around the internet saying, are you still interested? Are you still looking? Can we help you? Is there still more we can do for you? And the average for those clicks goes up and the cost comes down. So it's this double win. So obviously I'm excited. I'd love to answer any questions you might have. If you'd like to know more about it or would like some help on deciding what direction is going to be best for your practice, give us a call at 720-989-1932, and we will answer all of your questions and see what we can do to support you. That's it for me. Let me know what we can do to help, and we'll talk real soon. Bye for now.